Hi everyone. I took a lot of videos of the sky tonight and saw some amazing things, and I want to show you. And so this video is for people who are looking at the sky. And I can't really blame people for not noticing, because I was just sitting on this wall looking out at the sunset, not really expecting anything, but if you pay attention and you have the time and no distractions, some really bizarre things are going on. Anyway, what I want to show you first is this, okay? The sun looks quite round, doesn't it? Round. And after I took this video, I was just kind of waiting, for the sun to show up, because it was in these thick clouds. And the sky is very bland, no blue, just this bland whitish color at sunset. So notice, the sun just looked round, and then the next video I'm going to show you, it changes shape, truly. And I didn't even move from the wall. All of these, the first 3 videos I'm going to show you were at, let's see the times. This one right here is at 5:48 p.m. in Hong Kong. Okay, so let me just show you this one. It's how many minutes? It's 3 minutes and 58 seconds. Okay, it looks round, right? So all these clouds up here were really gathering in front of the sun. Looks a little funny right there, like something sticking out. So it's like layers, a white layer and then another layer. Some kids were playing there earlier, it looks like. Okay, here's a plane. No emissions. Nothing coming out of the back of that plane. see no blue sky. Pretty round. Okay, so then I was looking at it and it looks like it started to change shape like into an egg shape. Okay, and now another thing about this SD card is the numbers don't go in order. I have no idea why. So this one was right after that one at 5:54. The other one was 5:48. So then I noticed, like, wait a minute, the sun looks like it's at an angle and it's looking kind of egg-shaped. So it must be distortion from the atmosphere, distortion from the camera. I'm sitting in exactly the same place. I didn't even move. Have a look. So, you know, it looks kind of flat on this side. And here's this line. I don't know what this is, but definitely odd. And you're going to see a bulge coming up pretty soon. Look how it's like flattening out. Isn't that strange? And this, I don't know what to think. It's atmospheric distortion, I believe. Okay, now coming up here pretty soon, you're going to see some bulges on the sides of it. Oh, and I noticed when I looked up, there's this angle right here. And there are no angles. See that angle right there in clouds. Clouds aren't supposed to have angles. And I have no idea why the film. Okay, now look, it looks flat on that side right there. Maybe it's going hexagon shape. It's not round. Okay, let me just stop it right there. Now, see this bulge right here. There's a bulge right there. There's a little indentation there. So I would say tip your screen and you can see it more clearly. Very strange. So, as I was watching this, I wasn't really sure what I was seeing until I look at it when I get home. But another thing is, now let me see if this is the video where I was paying attention to something else. Let me see. Well, at this point, this is really, what is this? You know, it's slanted and it's changing so much. Okay, now the next one is 8:15, and this was at 6 p.m. And something happens in the sky up here. I want to show you that. Okay, notice this. See these ripples. You might have to tip your screen a little bit, but there's a ripple. There's ripples like in a thick, 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 what should I say, field of, it's like a white covering over the blue sky, and there's this thick ripples. So I was trying to capture it, and I didn't know if I should zoom in or zoom out, but anyway, you can see those thick ripples. And what a strange color for the sky. There they are. So, oh yeah, they're just really long and thick. Just back away and tip your screen if you can't see them. So it's not the blue sky, hardly ever again. It's a thick white sky, just like Al Gore or, what's the other guy's name? The geoengineering wizard that was on Stephen Colbert. A lot of them are saying we're just going to turn the sky white. Okay, now this other one, this last one. Oh no, what's this one? Okay, this one here is, this was at the end of the evening, and there are black lines. So this was at 6:24, so about 40 minutes from the very first video that I made. And we have these tracks running through the sky. Okay, this one is 3 minutes. Okay, in this part right here, I just want to show you some lines in the sky that are, well, you're going to see two lines here. Well, here's this line that is like a chemtrail, and then these lines. This was like a T, and it just started to disperse pretty fast. But there are these black lines, two lines together, parallel. See, here's two parallel. Has nothing to do with these smokestacks because, okay, see how long this line goes? It's black over here and then it turns white. So this is on top of all the things that you've just seen previously. This is later. And then these lines here, behind these clouds are other lines going in an opposite direction. Okay, you can still see these two parallel lines right here. Planes did not make these. Or should I say, visible planes did not make these lines. So, see that? It's something, something unusual. And they were spraying last night at night. So here are these ripply looking clouds, and then back here I could see clearly from my point of view going in the opposite direction. If you know what cross-hatching is in art, when you do drawings, cross-hatching, that's what it's like in the sky, like cross-hatching. The planes had no emissions. So that's kind of a joke when people say, because a lot of planes are flying, they leave contrails. This is not true. So it's already dispersing that fast, that quickly. So it's impossible for people to actually notice these things. They're too busy with their lives on the ground. I don't know how this is done. It's just amazing. So this is what I noticed back here. And these different types of emissions or substances that are being put in the sky capture or react to sunlight, if that's the sun, differently than these other ones. So those back there are picking up light in one way, and these going in that direction are picking up light in a different way, and they're dark. Well, speaking of dark, these are dark things that are happening. Okay, I had to re-narrate this because it didn't work on the screen capture, so first time I've done that, so I hope it works. Okay. Now this one, what I wanted to show you in this one is how two planes come so close together. Okay, here's this plane. And now here comes another plane right here. Look how close they are. And they just pass. Okay, so, and then for the sake of, okay, get rid of this, get rid of this one. For the sake of a review, here is the egg-shaped one. And this one was at 554. And look at this. How do you explain it? I didn't do anything differently. Any ideas? Any theories? It's got to be the atmosphere that's doing this. And it's all about gradualism. So we don't notice. It's even changing back again. And then the bulges are coming. And the suggestion that it might be a hexagon. And look at the bulge. I just stop it right there so you notice it. Okay, thanks for watching this very long video. And God bless everybody. Look, here's a little bird. See what happens to it. Disappeared. Alright? The sun is freaking changing shapes. God bless. Bye for now.